tell y'all something that should be pretty obvious at this point. Men are not good people. That's why they have to pretend to be somebody else so you can even give them the time of day. That's why they develop like alter egos and fake personas so you can even give them your energy because they know that they're not good people. That's why they go out of their way to avoid accountability. That's why so many of them are narcissists. If you have spent any time on social media, you should know how guys think. They don't have empathy. If you show a man you fuck with him, he's going to show you why you should not.
Tricking, do not text me at no motherfucking anytime past 8 o'clock. Ask me where am I at, because I'm gonna simply send you my cash app. Fuck is you talking about? Tricking, do not text me at no motherfucking anytime past 8 o'clock. Ask me where am I at, because I'm gonna simply send you my cash app. Fuck is you talking about?
What's going on, man? Y'all would believe that TV, man. Who we got?
YB Clap Gang. You know that?
Yup. Yeah. Now, why they call y'all YB Clap Gang, man?
Cause we clap niggas and we clap niggas. Yeah.
It's our block. It's our block. One way avenue.
One way.
Niggas know not to ride through here.
Bro.
A nigga come down
It's
the
only
one way
out.
and that nigga the other way. The other way.
Only
on my
one
mama.
way out.
To hell. This my girl, say less. All I gotta do is tell her.
Over with.
Say less. That's it.
Man, so who y'all ops is, man? I heard y'all ops.
Man, fuck Switch Gang. Fuck Micro Draco.
Fuck BTA. Yeah.
Y'all want it.
Real pop. We clapping shit.
2 up, 3 up, 4 up. Now the nigga on the floor up. Now the nigga straight dead up. Niggas. Yeah.
Real clappers.
What's wrong with these niggas?
Real clappers.
They know that. Finna be over with their ass. They know not to come on the one way. They know that.
Niggas ain't getting money.
Hey, this for Uncle Hank. Boy, you had that cigarette in your mouth for 2 years. I know that motherfucker stank. Get a new square, boy. Bitch ass nigga. Dirty ass nigga. Oh, hold on.
You got that?
Alright, nigga, I already served you. Get the fuck on.
Yeah, get your goofy ass on.
What the fuck?
Move around, shorty.
Yeah, we serve high-end club. Our shit real pure cocaine. Premium. Y'all niggas ain't getting no money for real. That's the problem. Yeah, hey, I'll be right back, alright? Y'all niggas ain't like this.
Y'all getting too much money. I ain't
We
gonna
get
cap.
into this shit on the floor with us. Last nigga I clapped off, took everything he had on him. Left his ass where
Oh, God.
Motherfucker red leather.
And all y'all got y'all pipes on y'all, though?
Yeah, it's
You
on my
know that
lap
shit, this
while
is
I'm
staying.
driving.
Oh, yeah,
I
y'all
don't know what
lit.
the fuck finna happen.
Feminism lied to us and we just ate it up. They told us that rebellion was power, but all it gave us was confusion, burnout, and situationships. In the eyes of feminists, you don't need no man, right? Okay, but why are you secretly craving love, stability, and protection? So somehow obeying God became oppressive, while being overworked, over-sexualized, and overlooked became empowerment. Please make it make sense. Feminism lied to us and we just ate it up. They told us that rebellion was power, but all it gave us was confusion, burnout, and situationships. In the eyes of feminists, you don't need no man, right? Okay, but why are you secretly craving love, stability, and protection? So somehow obeying God became oppressive, while being overworked, over-sexualized, and overlooked became empowerment. Please make it make sense.
To fix it, I'm ready for a husband. I'm ready to sit down and be quiet. I'm ready to listen.
I'm ready to listen. I'm ready to wear matching outfits. I'm ready to go to the family events and be quiet and let you talk. I'm going to bring you a plate. I'm going to fix you a nice plate. I promise. I'm going to make you a drink. I make cocktails. I'm going to look nice. I'm going to look pretty. I'm going to stay in shape. I'm going to go for walks. What do you need? Do you need me to support you? I'm going to support you. I'm going to help you build that business. Matter of fact, I'm going to be your secretary. What do you need? God, I'm ready. I'm tired. This job done wore me out, y'all. They done wore me out about this job. Everything done wore me out. I done did wrong. I done mismanaged. I done mismanaged my life up here at this point. I need a life manager, and I think the life manager that I'm looking for is a husband.
Women out here saying they don't need a man, but I need one. I need help. I need help with my oil changes. I need help with my tire pressure. I need my car washed. We need you. Some of us need you. Women out here saying they don't need a man, but I need one. I need help. I need help with my oil changes. I need help with my tire pressure. I need my car washed. We need you. Some of us need you.
This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. Call Hulayim La, Al-Banawa Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Bahashim Rekat Quadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the Akim out there on the highways and the byways. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Salutations to you speckled birds, you Israelite foreigners. And shalom to the Akwaf, sitting and listening in silence as the scriptures say to do so. 1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. And as we know and as we see, these women love pleasure. Okay, they love, what's one of the main things that they love amongst life is attention, validation, acknowledgement. Okay, these are all the things that fuel and give these women ammunition and arrogance to make themselves believe, Salakia, that they're better than their counterpart, that they're better than the man, that they're smarter than the man, that they can achieve and do much greater things than the man. Now, it's not to say that women cannot do acceptable things and women cannot have great minds, but we know here in Babylon the Great and across the four corners of the earth, these women are completely indoctrinated and drunken off of the philosophies, the structure, the ordinances, the ways of Babylon the Great, aka America, man. Because this place tells you to live in vain, to live wickedly, to live a corruptible, deceivable life. Okay? To believe in the American dream. And as you see, these women are women. They've been completely subdued and completely fallen into the traps of the damn devil. And this is also to show forth too how we, the men, betrayed and committed treason and was disloyal, disobedient, disrespectful toward Yahweh Shai. Now, that does not give you women any fucking reason to act the way you act, to be disrespectful, disobedient towards the man, especially when you come back in this truth. You understand the whole reasoning and why we go through what we've gone through and our history, and amongst other things too. Okay? But this is what Babylon produces, man. Now, you know, as you see right now, this is supposed to be like a skit. But you know, you really do have women that act like niggas. Because a lot of women do have masculinity, okay? And again, it's all the pride, the pleasure. Because again, women seek what? Validation, attention, okay? Acknowledgement. They hate men, but they want men to see them. They want men to pay them. Okay? OnlyFans. And all types of other content. Okay? But you know, what Yahweh Shem Yahushua has done right now, that Isaiah 19 verse 4, that cruel Lord, okay, Mr. Donald J. Trump, he's making that mirth, that joyful noise, okay, that pride, that arrogance, especially you women, because you women have a lot of what's the word? A lot of necessities, a lot of programs, a lot of help. Okay, America has always been your crutch. And now you see the hard times coming. A lot of women, I think it's like 100,000 106 or 160,000 of so-called black women that lost their jobs. But let's grab this real quick. I don't want to talk too much because I want to make this a quick hit. I don't want to rock the czar. So this is Isaiah 24, which y'all can read from verse 1 or verse 4 and read it on down, but I'm going to read 2 precepts from this chapter. Isaiah 24, verses 7 and 8. The new wine mourneth. Okay, because you know this generation, old generation, new generation, and that new the new customs, the new philosophies, the new structure, the new guidelines is making you people mourn, because these new guidelines, these new structures, you're not a part of the plan. Oh no, you're not a part of the plan. So now you have everybody mourning for all these draconian measures being brought forth, man. Now you have people that want to get in line. Now you have women that want to acknowledge the error of their ways. Now you have Edomites that want to stand up and rise against society, man, because you're not a part of the plan. Okay? You're being excommunicated from the agenda. You're being put in the same steed, the same position as the Israelites. And you don't like it. So now you're actually about to feel what's been done to Jake for hundreds of years. And it's only been a couple of years, a few years, 5 years if that. Let's say back from 2019, let's say from that. 6 years, let's say 6 years, man. And we've been going through all these things for hundreds of years. Isaiah 24 verse 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth. Okay, again, all those privileges, all those resources, okay, those jobs that you've had, the things that you had to do with your liberty, the freedom that you had to do as thou wilt. No accountability, no nothing. Okay? All the merry-hearted do sigh, because again, you have everybody signing. Who signed the most? You damn women. Because Trump is taking away all your privileges, all your sweets, okay, all your programs, everything that you leaned on, that daddy government gave you, man. All the things that you relied on, Trump is literally taking away from you. Your EBT, your Section 8 housing, your job. If I'm not mistaken, he's taking a damn program called the Dream Program. So you can't even have a program called the Dream, and better yet, you can't have a dream. You can't live your dream. That's how this devil is doing it, man. And furthermore, you getting these associates, bachelors, master degrees really hold no value, no weight. Because the same people that don't have a bachelor's, associate, or a master's degree is getting paid the same amount of money you getting paid. And furthermore, you go get those degrees and you can't even use them. And now what do you have? Student debt. And who has the highest student debt in the United States? You so-called black woman. And what did Trump say he's going to do about those student loans? Verse 9, Isaiah 24 verse 9. Verse 8, Salaki, Isaiah 24 verse 8. The mirth of Tabriz ceaseth. So that beautiful noise, that relaxation, that comfort. Oh, it's Friday, it's Thursday. We about to hit the bar. We about to do this, we about to do that. All that partying lifestyle. You can barely afford to eat, put gas in your car, pay your bills. It's coming to the point you have to make decisions on what you want to pay now and what you want to be behind on. Should I put this gas in my car to get to work? Or should I put some food in my refrigerator so I can eat? Or should I pay my electricity bill? Oh, but I have to pay this rent. I got to make sure I got shelter over my head. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth. So all that talking shit, all that being proud, lofty, I can do what a man can do. I don't need a man. I don't need this. I don't need that. All I need is Big Daddy Esau. Esau got me. Okay, I can get government assistance. I can get this. I can get that. I don't need no man. How in the fuck are you independent when you're getting assistance from Esau? Make it make sense. If you're independent, you're doing it on your own with no assistance, man. Whether you're struggling or not, you're still finding a way without resorting to go to the resources of the government, man. So how in the fuck are you independent and you're seeking government for help, for aid? Okay, so Isaiah 24 verse 8, the mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. So those good times is gone. It's about to be struggling times, hard times, rubbing pennies together, hoping you can make it stretch times, man. All types of times that's going to make you really, really see the decisions and how you went about life and how you rejected, okay, mocked, scoffed, disrespect, being disobedient to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh while he had his prophets out there speaking the words, telling you who you are, breaking things down, warning you. But the Lord said, those that serve him, those that come back to him shall laugh at derision. They shall be merry-hearted. The heathen shall envy. As a matter of fact, the heathen shall entreat thee in evil times. Jeremiah 15 verse 11. And amongst other things, we going to eat. Okay? Because again, the devil tricked y'all. Oh, you don't need no man. I can do this for you. I can help you. You don't need him. I got these programs for you to get your education. Your kids, I'll feed them. Okay, I got a housing program. I got this, I got that. You don't need these niggas. When it's all part of an agenda to break down a nation. It's only been done to you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native and Seminole Indians, but everybody else out here in a full household, and it didn't dawn to you women why that is. It didn't dawn to you women why in the fuck is my man only being attacked, but the so-called Indian man, the so-called Chinese, Japanese, so-called Arabian, so-called African, they're not being attacked. Why is it only the black, Native American, Hispanic, and Latino man is being attacked in this society? Why? Why are we being pushed to be the providers, the head of the household, etc.? Why have we been indoctrinated with this toxic feminist bullshit? Because the serpent beguiled you, man. The serpent told you what you wanted to hear. That also, again, that goes back to Genesis. Okay, Genesis chapter 3, where you desire to rule over your husband. You don't even want a fucking husband. You women now in these days, you just get married to say you did it. This is Genesis chapter, Genesis. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. And I'm going to read this in the NET. But I am afraid that just as the serpent deceived Eve, so you were deceived, bamboozled, led astray. And now the Lord's about to bring that wrath, that judgment for everything that you women have done. Women outnumber men. There's going to be a lot of women getting judged. A lot of you You lizard looking bitches like this with bonnets on, talking about I'm gonna send my cash app. We gonna see if that cash app is gonna save your life in these days to come. Okay? Bitch look like a fucking lizard, man. A chameleon. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. If I saw this broad, if this broad walked behind me, I don't know how I would react, man. I probably would swing on her, man. She would probably scare the fuck out of me. Real talk, man. 2 Corinthians 11 verse 3 in the NET. But I am afraid that just as the serpent deceived Eve by his treachery. Now, what does that word treachery mean? Let's look that up real quick. Treachery. Betrayal of trust. But you put your trust in the devil and you betrayed Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai's guidelines, his instructions, his laws, his statutes, his commandments, the righteous way. The way that he intended you to be, what he made you to do, and what he made you for. To be an helpmeet. To be a keeper of the house. A nurturer to the children. Okay? To bring forth a structure to the household. Okay? And to make sure the kids are being well taken of. And to know Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, because you women are the first ones that the kids cleave to. You're the first teachers of the children. You're supposed to have a connection with these children, and now in these days, you know, nobody cares about their offspring. Okay, again, treachery, betrayal of trust, deceptive action, or nature. So this devil deceived you and gave you a pseudo philosophy against your own true nature. He told you, hey, you can be a god, you can be a queen, you can be above your man. You don't gotta listen to him. You don't gotta do what the Most High told you to do with your man. Man, fuck him. You don't gotta do nothing. He's a nigga. Don't worry about him. We're gonna be over top of him. But he didn't tell you the latter end. He didn't tell you that there was gonna be a recompense and a downfall for your actions. Okay? But I am afraid that just as the serpent deceived Eve by his treachery, your minds may be led astray from a sincere and pure devotion to Hamashiach. So we're supposed to be sincere and have a devotion. What does that word devotion mean, man? Because our people have devotion for evil, for wickedness, for perverseness, for the rudiments, philosophies, characteristics, and traits of this world, but they don't have devotion towards our heritage, towards our nation, towards one another, and damn sure not towards Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Devotion, love, loyalty, okay? For a person, activity, or cause. And our people don't have love, loyalty for a person, activity, or a cause. They have love, loyalty for wickedness, for being rebellious, disobedient, disrespectful. They don't have that devotion for what's right, for walking uprightly, for being righteous, man. And that's why you have a lot of you women moaning and weeping and crying. But it's going to get worse. It's going to elevate. All right? And again, the things we went through with our women, with our children, with our nation, with this world in general, was all a curse and all a punishment to us. And you know, when it comes to our women and our kids, it's just a mirror example of us looking at ourselves, what we did to the Heavenly Father, because we're the leaders of our nation, the men. Man, but let's close out, because the point is made. Like I said, I didn't want to spend too much time on this, and you know, I don't want to wrap this out. I hope and I pray it's edifying. So let's go to the book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 11. And I'm going to read two precepts. This is Sirach 11, verse 25. In the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction. So, you know, when everything was good, you know, you was comfortable. You was living your best life. You was doing it up, going on vacations, going out, doing this, doing that. No worries, carefree. Okay? Just, you know, on cloud nine, man. You know, there was no cautiousness or being vigilant or circumspect about hard times to come, or preparing yourself mentally and spiritually for when those trials and those tribulations and those afflictions are brought forth. Because there's a balance to everything with Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Y'all had y'all good times. You prospered in wickedness. Okay? Because at the end of the day, as y'all say, the man is to blame. The man is the problem. No accountability with these bitches, man. These bald-headed bitches, man. I got more hair than these bald-headed bitches, and I got my hair is low. I got waves. How the fuck am I gonna have more hair than you women? Okay, but the man is to blame for everything. It's they're pure. They have done nothing wrong. That's the mind of Esau. Our women, our nation in general, but definitely our women, have the mind of Esau, because Esau doesn't take accountability. Esau points the finger just like these women. Esau blames just like these women are doing. I've done nothing wrong. As it says in Proverbs 30 and 20. She eateth and wipeth her lip and say, I have done nothing wrong. Okay? You're the problem. Okay? But still acknowledge me. Okay? Glorify me. You're supposed to be serving me. Sirach 11 verse 25. In the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction. And in the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity. So, it was all good just a week ago. It was all good just a week ago. But those good days ain't coming back. It's about to get very, very rough. And it's going to be amplified. And it's intensely going to increase. It's going to be a lot more of moaning, weeping, help, please, I'm sorry, I need a man, I need this. That Isaiah 4 and 1 is going to be activated, and a lot of you women are going to get rejected. Okay? Because you're not going to remember the days of prosperity, but the Lord's going to put in your thoughts, and it's always going to be flashing in the front of your eyes of all the wickedness, everything you said, everything you did. So you're going to have to fend for yourself. You're not going to have a hedge to help you when all hell breaks loose. Okay? You're not going to have a remember of your prosperity, a remember of the things that you took no accountability for because you believe that you was right. Okay, Sirach 11 verse 25. In the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction. And in the day of affliction, there is no remembrance of prosperity. So when the Most High bring that hell, and it's just keep on going and going and going, and he got Trump bringing forth these unrighteous decrees and draconian measures, where you can barely breathe, barely have any comfort, any rest, a clear mind. Man. Sirach 11 verse 27. The affliction of an hour maketh a man forget pleasure. So all that pleasure, all the dicks you done sucked, all the BBCs you done rode, Salakia. All the whorish things you done did, all the wickedness you committed. When that hour of affliction come, you're going to forget all the things that you thought you got away with. You're going to forget all the good times that you encountered, all the vacations, the club hopping, committing adultery, talking down on men and your man. Okay? Me. That me spirit, that selfish spirit, that's going to fly out the fucking window. And that proud and lofty spirit, that ain't going to exist. I'm going to be very, very, very humble. All that running your mouth and stuff, trying to get your point across and speak your opinion, oh, that won't exist. You'll actually know how it is and how it feels to shut the fuck up. Sirach 11, verse 27. The affliction of an hour maketh man forget pleasure, and in his end his deeds shall be discovered. So you're going to realize everything that you've done, why you ain't getting no aid, no help, why you're being left in this predicament, is because the Lord is judging your ass. It's because the Lord is showing you the error of your ways, and he's making it clear and plain that he's not going to be with you. So you can need a man all you want. If you ain't repenting, coming back to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, the Lord is keeping a record of everything that's being done. So I don't want to rock the Zah. I hope and I pray that this was edifying, uplifting, and informative to the truth, sincere Aki and Wa Akwaf. So with that, I'm just going to say, Call Holayim La, Abanawa Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakat Kwadash, Watha Wada Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakat Kwadash, for putting the spirit on me, my elder apostles, elder bishops, elders, brothers on down, for doing these epistles to enlighten you, to inform you, to edify you, and uplift you through the power and spirit and words of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. May the blessing and election and protection be upon you and your household. I don't want to rock to Zah until the next one. So with that, I'm just going to say, Shalom.